Hello, today is a rainy day, stormy day, but it's Wednesday, so it's going to be Warrior Wednesday. So we're going to do lots of warrior poses today, kind of get going, get the blood pumping, get the heart going a little bit. Nothing, where you're going to need resuscitation or anything, but just get you moving today. So we're just going to start in mountain pose. So just bring your hands to your heart, and everything's all lined up. Shoulders, ribs, hips, knees, heels, just all lined up. Pull the belly button in, root the tailbone just a little. Just feel a tiny move forward with the hips. Let the shoulders soften. And just take some deep breaths. I'll stand this way so you can see too, but just nice deep inhales and exhales. You can hear the rain. Just stop and listen to the rain. I love rain and thunder. But just let those shoulders soften. More deep breaths. Lift your toes. Kind of spread the toes apart and then place them back on the mat. Pull the belly button in a little bit more. And then as you inhale, just extend your arms up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Root down with the feet. Ajax is out here because it's National Beagle Day. One more time, reach up. Now as you exhale, just reach back a little bit. Just a little gentle back bend. Look up at the ceiling and then take your gaze straight out in front. And then inhale, come up, bring your hands back to your heart and sit back into your chair. So, kind of like a lightning bolt. Reach your rear back, and this depends on your knees too. Got a tail in the way, so just lift and lower a little bit. Starting to get those quads warmed up. If you need to warm them up some more, you can do the quad buster video I made the other day. Hi Ajax. Happy National Beagles Day. One more time. And then just place your hands on your thighs and fold down. Lift your hips up, but keep some bend in your knees. And just reach around behind your thighs. Rub up and down right there on your hamstrings. Maybe take your fingertips. If you have one of those balls handy, you can use the balls. And then just release the arms down. Grab your opposite elbows. That'll give you a little gentle pull on the upper spine. Nice deep breaths. And then release your hands to your shins, to the floor, to blocks. Lengthen out. Lift those heels up just enough to make you wobble. And then tap the heels back down and exhale. Fold again, bending the knees as much as you need to. What was that, Ajax? What was that? Now inhale, lengthen out, walk your hands out a little bit and walk your feet back to a down dog. So your first down dog, your heels may be up. It may be your 10th down dog today. Your heels may be up. Walk it out. Take your dog for a walk. Except we won't because it's raining. It's raining. deep inhale and step your left foot up. Just bring it up by your feet. Keep that right heel lifted up. The ball of the foot is on the floor. Just press it into a lunge. So again, you may want blocks. You might use your knee. But just push that right heel back. Stretch it out. Now we're just going to turn that heel to the left. And then walk up. The thigh to the hips. Square those hips up. I'm widening my stance a little bit. You can shorten your stance. You can lengthen it. And give those hips a little push forward. So here's our first warrior. Virabhadrasana 1. Touch your shoulders. Let the elbows lift up. And then add your arms up while you're breathing. And then as you exhale, fold out, hands back to the floor or the blocks. Pick up that right heel, step that foot up. Inhale, extend out. I gotta make sure I'm not out of the camera frame, and I was. And then exhale, fold, step that left leg back. I've got the phone on vertical so you can see, since we'll be standing up, so I've got to make sure we're not cut out. You've got Ajax right there too. So just stretch into your lunge a little bit. If anybody ever asks if you've done yoga with the beagle, you can say, yes, I can. Yes, I have. And a coon hound too. And then turn that left heel to the right. So you line your heels up like they're on a straight line. And then bring your hands to your knees, or you can just do a little strength move and lift up and press up or crawl up. Bring your hands back to your hips and just a little push forward. Warrior 1 is a back bend. Pull those elbows towards each other and then reach your arms back behind you. Pull those shoulder blades towards each other. Take a big deep inhale. Lift those right toes if you're hanging on with them. And then exhale, fold down. Hands come back to the floor. Step the left foot up and fold down. And then inhale, extend out. Exhale, fold. We're going to step the right leg back again. Turn that heel to the left. Now bring your hands up on to your left knee. Bring your hands to your heart. And then open to the right. Bowie's looking out the door at me. And then lift those elbows. Let the fingertips touch. And extend your arms. Here's our warrior 2. And then you'll look out over that left arm. So you want to zip up the thighs, push your feet apart like you're going into the splits, but your feet are glued down. That's the only thing stopping you. Or there's a beagle in your way. So here's our warrior 2. Now just let that right arm come to your thigh. Turn that left palm up. Reach up. Here's our reverse warrior. Right shoulder's just relaxed. You might straighten this left knee some. Anytime you need to straighten or bend a knee, straighten or bend a knee. And then exhale. Just windmill that left arm down. Bring the right hand around. Pick up that right heel. Step the foot up. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. We're going to step the left leg back and turn that heel to the right. So again, maybe get a little wider stance. Come up on to the knee or press up. Bring your hands to your heart. So I'm going to be facing the other way because I didn't think this through. Open up to the left. And then extend those arms out. Look out over this right arm. But, not really a pretty view for you, but roll this right knee open. Imagine you've got something heavy here, like a big old wad of gold in your pocket, and it's weighing you down. So this right cheek is just pressing towards the floor, and that sit bone kind of moves under while the right knee opens up a little bit. Now let that left hand go to your side. Turn the right palm up, going into reverse warrior. So again, maybe you straighten this knee a little bit and kind of wiggle your way into the pose and then sink a little deeper. Look straight out if this is bothering your neck. Bend that elbow if it's bothering your shoulder. And then as you exhale, just windmill this right arm down, put the left hand on the floor, pick up the left heel, and step the foot up. As you exhale, fold down. So still have some bend in the knees. And then inhale, lengthen out. So for the first warrior three, go ahead and grab your blocks. You might want them for the next warrior three too. But I'm just going to show you the warrior three with the blocks. So have the, walk back a little bit so you can see. Hands are on the blocks. You can have them on any level, but I'm putting them on the tall one just to modify so you can see. And lift this right leg up. So it's even with my left hip. I could even lower it. I could even have the toes on the floor because the right hip is still closed. I'm not going to push down into my arms. I'm going to lift up out of them. Because as we do this again later, it's a balance pose. And just here with the hands on the blocks, you have to balance. You got to zip those abs up. So pull that belly button in. And then exhale, release that foot, lengthen out. Exhale, soften those elbows, fall down. See if you can bring your hands onto your calves. So you might need to bend the knees some more. And then slide those hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen out, hands to the blocks or the floor. Lift that left leg up. So again, anywhere between the floor and that right hip. Lengthen out. What I like about having hands on the blocks or the floor is you can really focus on closing that left hip. So the thigh, the knee, the shin, the top of the foot are facing the floor. And then spread your left toes apart. Reach back with the ball of that foot. And breathe. And then exhale, release, fold down. Move those blocks if you need to. And then as you inhale, just crawl your hands out. Step back to a down dog. Walk it around. And then step the left foot up. Right heel's going to turn in. Come up on to this left knee and just lengthen out. Push your right hand onto that hip. Push it down. Press down that thigh, that outer thigh, that IT band, and then fold out over your left thigh. Just lay across this thigh and knee. Look back at your right foot in your humble warrior. We'll take it deeper in a little bit, but this could be your humble warrior right here. One more breath. And then fingertips to the floor, lengthen out, pick up that right heel, step it back to a down dog, walk it out a little bit. And then step your right foot up. Spin that left heel to the right. And lengthen out. So you want the knee over the ankle, maybe a little bit behind it, but bring that left hand onto your hip. Start to push down and then lengthen out and fold over onto your right thigh. What you want to make sure you don't do is stick your butt out to the side. So take that sit bone, pull it under. The legs are warrior two legs. And then pick up that left heel. Just set the left knee down. Slide your right knee back. And push back to a child pose. Take a few breaths here. Because we're going to put all of these together. So extend the arms out, walk them out, roll the hips up, kind of round that back up, and then curl the toes under, push back to a down dog. And then step the left foot up, turn that right heel to the left, line your heels up on the same line, walk up to that knee or power move, use those abs, extend the arms up, warrior one. Imagine you're holding something in your hands. Wrap those pinkies together and hold it over your head, and then there's a shelf behind you. You're going to just put it on the shelf. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, open right to warrior two. Look out over that left arm. So warrior two is a strength building pose. It's kind of an energizing pose too. Push those feet apart. You should be feeling it here. Zip up. Lean forward just a little bit. Lean back just a little bit. And then come back to the center, but keep those arms reaching forward and back. Lift up a little bit. Lift down or push down a little bit. Keep that motion going. So you're going forward, back, up, down. Now turn that left palm up, going into reverse warrior. Lift that arm up. If your neck bothers you, just look straight out. Look back behind you at your dog. Keep pushing that right leg back. Inhale, reach that left arm up a little bit. Lift that right arm up. Exhale, square up to a quick warrior one. And then fold down into humble warrior. bring your hands on to your low back or reach your arms up. But again, you want to keep this left sit bone tucked under. If your shoulders are bothering you, just put your hands on your low back. And then as you inhale, release, lengthen out. So going in to warrior three, pick up that right heel, walk your hands out, lift that right leg. Stay here. Find a table. Maybe come up on the table. Bring your hands to your heart. When you reach one arm out, don't use a swivel chair. And then exhale, fold. Woo, step that right leg down by the left one and fold. Go ahead and squat if you can. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly roll up. I'm turning the other way just so you can see a little better, and I can keep my eye on the camera. Step back to a down dog. Walk it around. And then bend that right knee, step that foot up. All this fun on the other side. Turn that left heel to the right. Inhale, lengthen out. Hands to the knees or float up. Push that left outer heel into the floor. Power's in this back leg. Hips are squared up towards the front of the mat. And then bring your hands behind your head. Open those elbows. And just look up at the ceiling. And then extend your arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open to warrior two. Look out over that right arm. So remember, forward, back, up, down, all at the same time. And then turn that right palm up. Inhale, lift up. Follow the hand or look straight out, maybe. Straighten this knee some. Maybe bend it a little more. Got something under my foot from all the crud blew in on the porch. Now as you exhale, fold down over that thigh or inside the knee. Just again, keep that right sit bone pulled under in your humble warrior. Maybe even clasp your hands if this doesn't kill the shoulders. And then exhale, release your hands, lengthen out, pick up that left heel. I'm just going to slide my right foot back a little more so it's going to be right under me. Walk your hands out, grab those blocks. You know, another way, we're flowing right through it, but another way is you could put your foot down and stand up and then come into your warrior three. Just look down. bring that left knee in. Woo, set the foot down. Slowly stand up. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then squat or sit. I was cold earlier, now I'm sweating. Bring your hands to the floor. Stretch out. Sit up nice and tall. Roll your thighs under. Pull them out on the other side so you get on those sit bones. Wiggle your toes. We gave the legs a pretty good workout. You still might need your strap. You might not. Lift up and exhale. Fold out. Put that strap around your feet. Or maybe you grab your feet. You can still have some bend in those knees. Nice deep breaths. So we're going to stay here a little bit and try to get a little deeper. So wherever your hands are, even if they're on a strap, if they're on a strap, just let go and maybe bring the hands up on each side of your knees. But wherever your hands are, push away. Let the elbows straighten, let that back round. And then grab whatever your hands are on and pull. Let those elbows bend and then fold down. And then soften your hands. And then inhale, lift up a little bit. Separate your feet, make a little V. Bring them hip width, maybe a little wider. Look back out. Fold back down. Maybe you have a block here for your head. Wiggle your toes a little bit. And then as you inhale, walk your hands slowly up your legs. Bring the hands behind you. Little back bend. Pull those shoulder blades towards each other. And then exhale, release. Now just pick this left knee up. Bring that foot in. Reach down and grab your foot with both hands. And then extend the leg. Lift it up. You can use the strap if you need to. But then put your right hand on the floor or a block. Bend that left knee and pull it back and extend it. Pull it back, extend it. Open that hip a little, close that hip. One more time. And then lower it, go with it. Fold back out. Now look at your feet. Extend your arms, little core work here. Woo, lift up. And then slide that right foot in. Grab the knee or the foot. Or use that strap. And stretch that leg up. So sit up nice and tall, not doing this, not leaning back. You want to be on the sit bones. Left hand's going to go to the floor. Just bend that right knee, pull it back, and extend. So kind of a warrior 2 hip here and then a warrior 1. One more time. And then extend it out, lower down. One more big forward bend. And then reach those arms out. Again, lift up, reach up, exhale, twist open to the left. Or maybe you're going to the right, doesn't matter, because we're going both ways. So take this hand on that outside leg, twist a little deeper. You should be warmed up. And then a little twist sermon here. Come back to the center. Pull the belly button in. Lift your arms up. Exhale to the other side. But what you're twisting is your chest and your shoulders. If you touch your belly button, see my belly, it's still facing your feet. Because your low back's not designed to twist. And then lift those arms up. Big inhale, face the front. Exhale, bring the hands down. Lift your hips up. Roll down onto your back. Hug those knees in. And rock from side to side. And then take your knees over to one side for a good little twist. Look up at the ceiling. If you have room, extend your arms. If you don't, just keep them on your ribs, or maybe you do have room, but you're done. Lift the knees up, roll them to the other side. And then bring those knees back up. Extend that left leg. We're going to do a little quick low back release. This is just for the right side. Stretch that right leg up and just reach up right behind your thigh and clasp your hands. Ajax, watch out, you're going to knock the phone over. Ajax, get over here. And kind of pull the leg back a little bit. And then push into your hands. You can just see us getting all the way to the end of Ajax knocking the video over. So push that leg into your hands. And this is releasing the right side of the low back. Do this first thing in the morning, last thing at night, laying in your bed. And then release that that right leg. Lift the left one or bring the knee in and then extend it up. Reach right around the back of that thigh. And pull back a little bit. And then push that leg into your hands. It'll stretch the arms and shoulders too. And an exhale, release, lower that leg. Take as long as you need for your Shavasana. Listen to the thunder. Open and close your hands a couple of times. And just let the hands relax, shoulders relax, face relaxes, legs relax, hips relax, chest relaxes, so do the arms. And then when you're ready, bring the knees in, rock from side to side again, because this feels so good on the sacrum. And then roll over to one side. Take a couple of big, deep breaths here. Just wad up into a little ball. And then stretch out that top leg. And use that top hand. Start to push yourself up. Drag that other hand in. And then come around into a seated pose. However you can sit. Bring your hands to your heart and just take a moment, enjoy the rain. Say a little prayer. Be thankful. Be happy. Always be happy and thankful. So thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. All you warriors out there,